How do I use outcomes in D2L Brightspace? If you are curious about how to effectively use outcomes in D2L Brightspace, you are in the right spot. Outcomes are essential tools that help define what students should learn by the end of a course. Let's break down how you can use them step by step. First, it is important to understand what outcomes are. They are measurable learning goals that describe what students are expected to know or do after completing a course. These statements can also be called standards or objectives. They help in aligning your curriculum and assessments. Next, you can create or import outcomes. If you are working at the organization or program level, you can use a comma-separated values template to prepare a list of outcomes. This list can then be shared across multiple courses. If you are at the course level, you can create new outcomes or import existing ones through the course administration menu under the Standards or Learning Outcomes tool. Organizing outcomes for reuse is another smart move. Consider creating a development course that serves as a central repository for your course learning outcomes. From this source course, you can easily copy linked outcomes to your semester courses. Any updates made to the source outcomes will automatically be reflected in the linked courses, which saves time and ensures consistency. Aligning outcomes to course content and assessments is where the magic happens. You can align outcomes with various course components such as assignments, quizzes, and discussion topics. This alignment allows you to measure how well students are meeting the defined outcomes based on their performance in these activities. Using the new content experience in Brightspace makes it easy to align outcomes to specific content items. Once you have aligned outcomes, it is time to assess them and track achievement. When outcomes are linked to assessments like assignments or rubric criteria, you can evaluate student performance directly against those outcomes. This helps you identify areas where students excel or need improvement. D2L Brightspace even supports suggested achievement levels based on rubric scores, which can help standardize outcome assessment. Tracking outcomes over time is also beneficial for reporting and improvement. This data can inform course improvements and curriculum decisions. You will be able to see which outcomes students consistently meet or struggle with, allowing for targeted interventions. Lastly, ensure you have the necessary role permissions in Brightspace to use outcomes. Some features may require administrator setup, like enabling the Learning Outcomes tool or configuring terminology preferences. Using outcomes in D2L Brightspace involves creating clear learning goals, aligning them with course materials and assessments, and utilizing the platform's tools to evaluate and track student achievement. This method helps students understand expectations and supports instructors in delivering focused instruction. By mastering outcomes in D2L Brightspace, you can streamline your study planning and target your efforts on key learning goals.